Hola y bienvenidos a Spanish Sip by Sip, the podcast where we learn Spanish together, one small, easy sip at a time. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Sophia. We're so excited to have you with us for our very first episode. Today, we're jumping right into the essentials: how to greet people and introduce yourself.
Exactly. These are the building blocks of any conversation. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to walk up to someone and start a basic chat in Spanish.
Ready to get started, Alex?
Vamos, let's go. So, the first and most universal greeting in Spanish is one you probably already know.
Hola.
That's the one, Hola. The key here, and this is super important in Spanish, is that the H is always silent. So you don't say hola, you say
Hola, like you're saying hola.
perfect. Let's have our listeners try it. Repeat after us. Hola.
Great. You can use hola anytime, anywhere, with anyone. It's the perfect all-purpose greeting.
But what if you want to be more specific depending on the time of day?
Ooh, good question. In the morning, you would say buenos dias.
Let's break that down. Buenos means good, and días means days. So you're literally saying good days.
Right. Let's try saying it slowly. Buenos dias.
Buenos días.
You'd use that until about noon. Then you switch to buenas tardes.
Tardes means afternoons, so good afternoon. Notice a small change? It's buenos for días, but buenas for tardes.
Mm-hmm. That's a little grammar sneak peek. In Spanish, nouns have a gender, and adjectives like bueno have to match. Días is masculine, so buenos. Tardes is feminine, so buenas.
We'll dive deeper into that in another episode. For now, just remember the phrases. Let's practice. Buenas tardes.
And finally, for the evening or night, you say buenas noches.
Noches means nights, and just like tardes, it's feminine. This phrase works for both good evening and good night.
Exactly. You can say it when you arrive somewhere in the evening and when you leave to go to bed. Let's try it. Buenas noches.
Awesome! So we have hola, buenos días, buenas tardes, and buenas noches. Now that you've said hello, what's next?
You'd probably ask how they're doing. The most common way to ask how are you is ¿Cómo estás?
Let's hear that again, Sofia.
¿Cómo estás? The emphasis is on the first O in como and the A in estás. ¿Cómo estás?
Let's all try. ¿Cómo estás?
A great simple reply is Estoy bien, gracias, which means I am well, thank you.
Estoy means I am. Bien is well, and gracias is thank you. Estoy bien. Gracias.
And it's polite to ask back. You can add ¿y tú? At the end, which means and you.
Right, so let's role play. Hey Sofía, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Estoy muy bien, gracias. Muy bien means very well, a great positive response.
Another useful, more casual phrase is ¿qué tal? It's like saying what's up or how's it going?
Yeah, it's very common and friendly. You can even just answer bien, ¿y tú? You don't always need to say the full estoy bien.
Okay, so we've said hello, we've asked how the other person is, now it's time to introduce ourselves.
The key phrase here is me llamo, which literally translates to I call myself, but it's how you say my name is.
Right, so I would say me llamo Sofia. That double L in llamo makes a Y sound like in yellow, llamo.
Let's try it. Say me llamo and then add your own name,
And to ask for someone else's name, you'd say ¿Cómo te llamas?
which means what do you call yourself? Let's practice that. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Okay, let's put it all together in a mini conversation. Alex, you start.
Hola, buenos días.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Me llamo Alex. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Estoy bien. Me llamo Sofía. Mucho gusto.
Ooh, you added a new one. Mucho gusto means nice to meet you. It literally translates to much pleasure.
It's a perfect phrase to use after someone tells you their name. An easy reply is igualmente, which means likewise or same here.
Let's practice those. Mucho gusto.
Igualmente.
Perfect. Now, there is one little cultural and grammar point we should touch on before we wrap up. We've been using phrases like ¿Cómo estás? And ¿Cómo te llamas? These use the informal you, which is tú.
That's right. You use tú with friends, family, people your own age, kids, basically anyone you have a casual relationship with.
But there's also a formal you, which is usted. You use this to show respect to someone who is older, in a position of authority, or just someone you don't know well.
So, ¿cómo estás? Becomes ¿cómo está usted? You drop the S from estás.
And ¿Cómo te llamas? Becomes ¿Cómo se llama usted? The te changes to se.
It might seem complicated now, but don't worry. As a beginner, people will understand if you mix them up. The general rule is, if you're not sure, using the formal usted is always the safer, more polite option.
Exactly. You can't go wrong with being too polite. All right, let's do a super quick review of everything we learned today.
Okay, the all-purpose greeting,
Hola.
good morning.
Buenos días.
How are you? Informal.
¿Cómo estás?
I am well, thank you. And you?
Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
What is your name?
¿Cómo te llamas?
My name is.
Me llamo.
And finally, nice to meet you.
Mucho gusto.
Fantastic job, everyone. You've learned so much today. Practice these phrases this week, even if it's just saying them to yourself in the mirror.
That's the best way to do it. Repetition is key. That brings us to the end of our first episode of Spanish Sip by Sip.
Join us next time where we'll learn how to say goodbye and ask people where they are from.
You know, Sofia, we've covered so much already, but I feel like we're missing one of the most common questions you get right after introducing yourself. Until then, muchas gracias for listening.
Adios!